Okay, we're playing Hollow Knight. I'm gonna be trying to do cool stuff. You might have thought that I just said cool stuff, but no, I said fools. We're gonna be trying for the fool stuff, the fool's trial. I'm gonna be trying to be foolish. I can real quick check on the audio. Any chat? No one, because I didn't tell anyone. A stupid idiot. With a stinking headset on my head. I'm gonna go tell mom, because she told me to tell her when I'm doing it. So I'm gonna tell mom. Streaming. I'll add the little kitten photo with the... I could also have that one. I am. I'm just gonna add the hamster driving. She's gonna shoot me. But I'm just gonna add streaming. Okay. Okay. I have told my mother that I am streaming. This cannot go wrong in any way whatsoever. Even though every single time I so much touch the stinking table or like tap the board, it's like screaming bloody murder. I mean, I think, okay, it's not that bad. Okay. So, I'm gonna pull up my belt bit and think and put that away. Okay. I can see a very delayed chat that doesn't have anything on it right now. I can go down the route with talking about complex things. I've told my mother that I'm streaming, so whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Are you doing a deathless run? I have my first stream chat from Dwagon. No, I am not doing a deathless run. I'm going to do... Why is my thing still talking to me? I literally put out of this... Whatever. Either way. I have the chat on so I can see a Dwagon. No, I'm not doing a deathless run on the Fool's Trial because I am still in scrub mode. I am still a scrub. That's the long and the short of it. And I have to be careful here because there's a spoiler, kind of, that I could do on accident, so I'm going to not do that. But it's not going to be too hard not to, so it's just in this jurisdiction, things have happened. I can hear some king of loud background noise behind you. That'd be the computer. That would be the computer. Our computer's a little bit of a jet engine right now. A little bit long ago, there was the fan on. I turned that off. And also there's me. I make very big thumping noises. Like whenever I drop the stinking phone, it just makes this loud clang. Some kind. Okay. Some kind of big loud noise behind it. That's probably the computer. I'll get you a little bit of distance there. There you go. You're a little bit further away from the computer. You're still attached. Okay. I'm not that good at like handling oddly loud relationships, but I can at least help a little bit. Give you a touch of distance. Know what I mean? And if only I could actively speak and get up here a little bit faster. Although arguably it is a king of one of the loud noises inside of the stream. Usually that's the thing that I gotta stinking noise reduce out in editing. By the way, I can't use the noise reducer on streams because it's all one audio. Who is better at this game, you or Hedge? Well, I could actively speaking argue arbitrary this, arbitrary that. But completely honestly, there is no evidence of sufficiency or capability whatsoever. Okay? We have nothing to compare that about in any regard whatsoever. There's no ability to measure those two applications. Just as long as you don't pay attention to the string. That's a joke. She's been playing it for longer and more consistently. And I would say that that's definitely a thing. Okay, I don't play as consistently as she does. But usually when it comes down to the try-hard garbage, I'm willing to actively put my foot in. And she tends to sit down and go, it's a little bit boring here or there. And stuff. Which ain't exactly bad. In full context. Although I'm still using my compass on occasion, so there's definitely better players around. Tony Gill. Gonna put on the quick thing. Mark of Pride. And the Shadow. Could do that. You doing good over there? Okay. I'm just gonna assume that that's just doing stuff in the background. I'm about to get this started. Although at the opposing end of it, if you want to argue which one did better, one of us did not kill the nailsmith. I can actively argue that 100%. I'm aware that the one of us did not kill the nailsmith and one of us did. So, there's definitely an argument on that front too. Robot is winning so far then. Yeah, I have a KD of 1 nailsmith. The most dangerous of enemies. He had to die, okay? This is one of the sad facts. Okay. Now you got to do a brand new run with just one hand, just to brag about it. Sorry, I'm not willing to cut off one of my hands to actively start a run. Sorry about that. Kinda make a mess, you know? Real quick. Yeah, that's where the spikes get me. Trying to remember what's about to happen. Don't think about what's on the chat. Okay, that was a full miss. And there's a bunch of words down there for some reason. It's all scratched out. It's the deleted message that I deleted a while ago. It's the ghost of the message that I deleted long ago. Come to haunt me. Oh, crap. Grab it. Break down, check my chat real quick. Oh, the AI mod. Currently. Yep, definitely in a warm-up phase. some healing up. Let's see what we got here. Hey, I got two. The EA mod has kicked in and dealt with that one dude, I guess, for a second time. At least the guy's persistent. I guess Kick filled the spam bots. Crap, I shouldn't have read that. Alright. Oh, come on, that could have been a stinking double. Okay, for snipers. I am getting. Why won't the stinking guy with the stinking bullets come down to the ground? Of course. Yeah. I'll make this. Now it's a great time to stinking. I guess Kick is filled with spam bots just like Kick. Yeah, I'd say that's possible. Rumble also has a little bit of a problem with it. It's just one of those things. Goodbye, little things. Or not thing. Great. I just got ping pong between two blades. Mr. Slug separate from Mr. Man. Not going too well so far. Okay. Not the best time to be healing right now. But of course, right after these guys, who of course have been a bane of my existence for an extensive period. But right afterward comes these things, so that's pretty easy to heal from. Go. Bye. Bye. Hey. Why can't I hear anything? Oh. I forgot to mark the thing to actively be listened to by both ends. I can't hear anything. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention there. I'm going to die to this thing because I keep on falling. Okay. I guess. Oh. Blades and spikes have a tendency to hurt you when you jump on them. Indeed. Indeed. I really should stop treating my knives as trampolines. Just one of those things. Come on, there we go. I don't do that, by the way, and you shouldn't either. Well, I mean, depending on the knife. Like, if you're talking about a plastic knife, it probably ain't that bad, as long as it's not sharpened. Then again, it wouldn't be a blade down, wouldn't it? Now I'm gonna figure out how to sinking cube. Because that's a good way to, like, not get spanking problems. So let's check properties. Big video, big crossbar, color storage, color range, buffering, flip vertically, use hardware when use custom audio device. I'm just gonna do something stupid real quick and try to audio capture. Let's see. I'm just gonna call it TMP. TMP. This could end badly, so I'm just gonna properly cover up the sinking camera real quick. Boop. Okay, the camera's gone now. Problem solved, but not really what I was trying to do. You know what, we'll take it. We'll look in this corner real quick. That corner needs observing. Okay, just want TNT game depot. Okay, we're gonna check screen game capture. Let's see if this here now is. Oh, Marion, it might take green. Four screens. Look at the same process there. Mono, offset tracks, modern, and output. Modern and output. Let's try that. Okay, got it working. And we're gonna sleep. TNT game audio is dead. If I can actually figure out how to delete it real quick. Well, oh, what not? I deleted it up here. Okay. Remove TNT game audio. Yes. Okay. Getting the camera back set up. Hello, little camera. You are returning to your position now, whether or not you like it. Any form of protection is art. Oh crap, excuse me. Is oh crap. Exactly. You will actively face oh crap. And suffer the consequences of oh crap. Now that I can finally hear the video game that I've been trying to listen to. That's definitely the reason why I didn't break anything. Well, technically, okay. I set up a new scene on OBS to actively stream on because my previous one I had to adjust where the mic was set up and how it was. Because effectively when you record with two different tracks, the second track is not registered when you stream. But when you record with two different tracks, you can keep both tracks separate, so you can have game audio separate from mic audio. But when you stream, they output at the same rate, which is kind of sneaky because that means that you can't individually adjust the mic audio from the game audio, but at the opposing end of it, it makes it a lot more efficient for like streaming purposes, I guess, for like data management. But because of that, I have to separate out the streaming setup from the rest of it. So the way that I've managed that is just have a mic for stream, it's literally called mic for stream, and that one set up on the same track as everything else. So it's effectively been fixed, but because I had a new stream scene in OBS, I had to set the capture card to monitor and output instead of just output on the audio, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't hear. Like I was for a few seconds ago, I couldn't hear anything. I was like, should I set up an entirely different widget to actively get that done? Which I said widget. I know that sounds weird, but widget is a casino button, a kafluber, a dinking donker. It is a random flip and flobber that does the job. So no, I did not break anything. It's fully functional. Probably gonna switch out Grub's song for something that's a little bit more potent. No, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, Thorns of Agony Light to get the job done is not preferable in the overworking. Also, I'm gonna switch over to a soda so that I can drink the soda instead of my water. What we call stonks. I have now traded a soda for water. Yeah. Is the PC sounding too loud for you? Yeah. I'll just check when it's in the middle of a fight so that it'll like be an absolute chaos mess of me trying to move a microphone in the middle of a sneaking battle. Is this far enough for you? That's about as far as it can go, so if it's anything past that, I might have to increase my, like, I may have to be a little bit louder and increase the noise gate. Oil. Oh no, he's saying that I need oil. I got no oil. I don't usually say it like that, but the meme demands it. Okay. I know it's oil. When you're talking about a machine, it's oil. Ain't got no oil. I just assume all robots drink oil instead of soda. Well, I mean, have you seen those YouTube shorts where someone derusts something with soda instead of diesel fuel? It sounds stupid, and that's because it is. Because, like, diesel fuel is a little bit less... I mean, diesel fuel actually, like, has some advantages to it as far as, like, it... I don't really know it extensively, but it's not too combustive. That's kind of one of the weird things about it. You kind of have to thin the fuel out to actively get it to combust properly with the oxygen. So because of that, it doesn't actively combust easily, but neither does soda. But soda's abrasive and... I'm talking about chemistry stuff that I don't know or understand fully, but... I should probably just shut up about it. But it's kind of one of those things where, like, soda is used to de-rust things on occasion, but the actual purpose is a little bit more individual in cases of which it's used. I don't know. I'm talking gobbledygook because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know that there are occasions where some people use soda to refurbish things. It's not automatically an optimum, but it is an available option on occasion. So we could say that I'm just derusting my oil pan, or whatever the heck you want to say. I don't know. Well, technically I'm supposed to be a glitch. So, it's a little bit weird to dump any kind of liquid in software. Not really the same state of matter as you would know, as you know. As you do. One's an electron, one's a... well... state of... oh, whatever. I'm gonna heal real quick because I'm being stupid. I can recap for a little bit. This guy got stuck for, I don't know how long. Let's leave him for a bit. Is it safe for robots to drink water or soda? Shouldn't you be drinking oil or something? Oil. I just assume, okay. So as far as that goes, technically it would depend on the robot if you want to talk about literal stuff. Like if we're talking about, and there's deep sea diving, thinking robots that are called correctly, or deep ocean diving. One was used to try and identify the remains of that one submarine that popped a while ago. That was controlled by an Xbox controller. So I would assume that those can take a little bit of course, not the one that I wanted to get rid of there. Okay. Of course. Fire still out of stuff. There we go. There's also ways to like waterproof electronics, so that is something. Mainly just because the problem would be a short between two different surfaces, so if you insulate it, there is a way to usually avoid a catastrophe. It's just insulating between two parts that you kind of want to conduct can be a little bit troublesome on occasion. But there was a coding a while ago that I saw that was like sitting down being like, why don't more people sit down and use my coding? That are apparently known for being able to be waterproof, but it kind of died pretty quick after that. I didn't see anything else about it. It was intriguing to me, but I didn't get any more suggestions of that from YouTube. Honestly, got that suggested less than some of the thinking content that actually kind of picked me up. Oddly enough. Now they used to sit down and get TikToks about content right now. That's just stupid. But I'm gonna say that there aren't those little things for everybody. And of course I don't have anything. Woohoo! But it's kind of just annoying when you're avoiding a specific type of content and then that gets just instead of what you're trying to actively look for because you just want to sit down on the couch and watch a stupid game for like a little bit. And instead they're like, oh yeah, this person that you haven't clicked in over whatever. Over like 3 to 2 years. Like years. Not like, oh, a few days. And you look for one thing that you like watched in the last week. It's like, well, what about this one? You haven't watched this in over a year. And it's like, there might be a reason. Of course. Sure. Hello. Come on. Anyway. But yeah, when you talk about oil and stuff, it's an intriguing discussion, but... Oh. Imposing Chris says hello. Hello, Imposing Chris. I'm very imposed. I'll take off my jacket real quick, but... I can go on a little bit and not dunk the pan. What did I dunk the pan? I know better than that. Imposing Chris now says, hello, Dwagon. And Dwagon says, hello, Chris. Christ. Merry Christmas, Chris. And Merry Christmas, Christ. And Merry Christmas, Dwagon. And now Chris has the flashy light emotes. I have been cursed. And I don't know why those are just gonna follow me for the rest of whatever I do on Kicker, but that's just gonna be a stick now, I guess. Merry Imposing Christmas. I am imposed and Christmased. All at the same time. I'm so Christmas that I actively got a Christmas hat on. Also, do you guys see that it's transparent? It's kind of hard to see in here, but like, there's just those few little moments where you can kind of see through the hat. I spent a little bit of time on that, making it transparent. The holiday is about me, by the way. Christmas. You missed the stinking tea there, buddy. Okay, so does anyone want me to be this stupid? Votes on me being stupid today. I squinted and saw the transparency. It should increase it. The Christmas outfit requires mandatory huge bells and gift bags. I vote against. Chris wants me to survive the next round. Silly thing, doesn't know what's coming. Unfortunately, I do not have a huge belly. Oh wait, that's a belly instead of bells. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a huge belly, nor do I have a gift bag. But I do have a Christmas hat in real life. Maybe I should get a gift bag of some kind, but I don't think that the huge belly would be good for my health. Especially since I struggle to gain weight in general, it's just, that might be a little bit more than anyone could really afford in the room right now. It's kind of a joke for a little bit that, as a joke for a little bit that I'm a black hole. Because, like, okay, I'm decently skinny for my size. Which I know that's stupid to say, but it is a thing. Okay, I'm like 5 something. And my width would be about... I just right clicked something. My width would be about, if I could actively sit down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, around about 6 inches. And like at 6 inches at the rib cage, I'm not measuring my waist, it's just same jurisdiction. If you're talking about that, as far as like from shoulder to shoulder, as far as that goes, like that's the size that I'm at while I'll eat like a pizza for a snack. And it will retain that size. Okay, so like I'm 5 approaching, I think like 5'10" or something stupid like that. With 6-inch jurisdiction there, roughly. That's a rough estimate. Don't go looking at poor people who actively have that size jurisdiction in general and bothering them. That's not a nice thing to do. But when you're talking about that, while I'm that thin and that height, I'll eat a pizza for like a snack and I'm just not going to gain any weight off of that. So I'd be like multiple pizzas worth of food for me to actively gain any form of weight. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm 5'11". I'm 5 something, but I can't remember the exact size. I'm being purposely vague so that you can't actively track down random people and bother them, because that'd be rather irritating. And some freaks do that on the internet. Not saying you guys, but some people walk across the VOD later, go, hey, I'm gonna go bother people. I don't agree with that. But no, I'm not 5'11". On Twitter, everything is measured in bananas. Well, for banana to scale, I can't make that joke. I've sat down, I've thought about it. I cannot make a joke about my banana, okay? That is just not going to be the case here. But bananas are usually... weird in length because they're a curve. I'd say probably roughly an average of probably 4 inches on the like base of it. But, it depends on where you put the gas goober banana. I'd have to get the average square radius of a banana. Unfortunately, I cannot measure in bananas right now. I'm sorry. My brain does not calculate that way. Good. I knew too much already. You tried. Also depends on what type of banana. Well, thankfully, I don't have a green banana. I can at least say that. I may like green, but a green banana is just not what you want to wake up to in the morning. That should kind of... Goodbye. The Coliseum is so easy, am I right, chat? Oh. I mean, that's possible. I am a scrub. You mean we should throw you into the Roman Colosseum? Yeah, sounds easy. I didn't know he was Christian. They're gonna unleash the lions, chop off his legs. Oh. Look at the bright side. If you survive, you'll become very popular. That's true. Think of the glory, Omega. If he chooses his weapon, I choose his opponents. Good, I forgot. Add that up in the corner real quick. What above it? White wagon, but he can choose his weapon. Ah. Am I supposed to make a Halo reference here and say I need to choose a weapon? I need to choose a weapon. It's one of the stupid things about me. I like first-person shooters, but I don't like Halo. I like the sprint buttons. No. Well, my friend likes it, so that is its own implement. And it's still something that should be respected. It's like a pretty good cornerstone of like the first-person shooting world. Just not, you know, my favorite. That currently goes to Metroid Prime, which is the newest one I haven't played yet. Because I'm being silly. I got a stupid qualifier that probably won't match. Sounds fair, wagon. Sounds fair, huh? You haven't heard my choice? What's Halo? Speaking of shooters, have you played Mech Warrior Online? Not to be confused with Mech Warrior 5. Mech Warrior Online is a cool game. It would be perfect game for a robot lover that loves shooters. Food wagon. I've not played Mech Warrior. Actually, I heard something about like Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2. Which is interesting to me because I never played Titanfall 1 or 2. Oh wait, no, it's Titanfall 3 or something stupid like that. But I might be wrong on that. There's like been a lot of weird stinking stuff being announced here, there, and everywhere. Some of it might be pranks. Some of it might be leaks. I have no flipping idea. Like, I heard about Half-Life 3 at least. But I don't think that that's actually been, like... I'm not 100% sure that it's gonna happen, just because I don't know what the crap is of what's the thinking way that it gets announced all the time, because, like, there's a bunch of people who say things about it, but then it's like, just, it's nigh on more about the jokes than the announcement, I think. It's kind of what's confusing me. And great, I have no spirit to heal with. I got distracted. Where's it going up? Yep. Oop. Oh, come on! Are we attacking here? This again. Not the direction I was hoping for there, buddy. It'd be perfect for, but I could search your dragon. Technical 2. We prefer to be called pilot then. I'd survive this IRL easy. You can fly? That's an interesting way to say that. Can you survive it in game though? Anyway, I haven't played Titanfall 1 or 2, so well, I understand the idea of referring to them as pilot, so that's the thing. I wouldn't have earned the title, I guess is the way I'm going to say that. So, it's an interesting game that I'd like to play, it's just not likely gonna happen. Just because, you know, I don't have a PS5 or any of that stuff. At fancy things. Well, I did hear a lot of thinking announcements about stuff. It's just I thought I heard something about Titanfall, but I might be wrong. And you survived. I've completed the game 3 times, so yes. You heard incorrectly. Oh, I heard incorrectly. Okay, sorry about that. I guess I just fell for another random AI video or something like that. Either way. Nice to see that somebody actually has beat it, though. No. Why be sorry? Well, usually you're supposed to check that kind of thing. It's just I didn't know how. So I didn't. And I should have. I mean, it's like one of those things where like there's usually a place to check. It's just that's dependent on the game platform that it's primary on, which is either Xbox or PlayStation or Steam. Which, whilst I do like Steam, I'm not all too congruent on like the ways to look up information in it, apart from just looking up the game. Which I mean could have probably worked, but also for some reason I seem to have not that much health. It's almost like paying attention is important to a game or something. Cringy like that. That was a pretty easy way to avoid every platform, guys. See, most people do speedruns on practical things like, you know, quickest stop lock or anything like that. I apparently do speedruns for the bottom of the flipping platform that saves my life in a stinking video game. I have speedruns at the bottom of the barrel. Let's put the fault on someone else. Well, since you offered, Chris, it's obviously all your fault. How could you do that, Chris? How could you? We were all relying on you. I'm joking. I'm joking. I mean, seriously, how could you have me fall underneath those spikes? How dare you? Those spikes were perfectly avoidable, but then you had to do something. I don't know what, but something. And then I had to land into the bottom of those spikes. Jokes aside. Thanks for watching. I'm not like gonna stop the stream or anything, it's just that I was trying to thank you for watching the thing. Where's all my health? I think all my health went wherever my bad jokes went. Okay, you know? Wherever all my bad jokes came from, they apparently got exchanged out for my health. Very directly. Also, that stinking, like, shuriken knockoff did not taste that good. Gotta be honest. Add better. Kind of prefer dish soap and laundry detergent. An oddly flavorful combo. A delicacy in some silly nations. I remember this time. Sounds like when hit wins for controller. Per controller? Excuse me, bucko. I spent good money on this controller. Have there been a mutiny of the controller while I was away? Oh, come on. It's a rainbow of death. I should have waited to heal there. Hello, old man consequences. Hello, old man consequences. No need to thank me. Who's Hedge? A very cute cat girl. Interesting description. Do I get maybe in trouble a little bit later? But you know what? I'm not gonna say anything right now. So nothing should happen until Chris gets to run his mouth. Hey. Plug thing. Okay, there you go. Yep. Hello. Hi. Ah. Hey, my health is back now that I've stopped making stupid jokes. It's almost like there's an attention span thing or something. Nope, nope, my health is gone again. Oh, crap. Really shot it. My health's gone again. And bad jokes are back. I should really turn off this stupefying thing. They're really trying to get me to jump into this like death pit. I remember. I remember, baby. And I'm looking for multi-kills. Okay, one of them went first. One of them wanted the mono kill. But one of them was really just downing for the mono kill. Monocle. Monokill. He wanted to go imano a mano. Which like makes sense. Oh, come on. No soul. No health. Kinda cold. Not a good day. Can't even finish my charge attacks. Now I really got no soul. Nope. It double jumped me right off right off the bat. I walked off the looping platform. Gosh, Gilbert. And I can't even edit it out. No. I mean, for a little bit I can do this, just to get my health back. That's 3. Catch up the chat. Anything new on chat? Omega, it's very early morning here. I mean, it seems that I started at like 8. From what it looks like 8-7 or something like that. Or maybe, nah, 8:27 or something stupid like that. Don't know. But when it comes down to it, like, I woke up this morning at 5:30. So, like, well, yes, it's early, I guess, in the morning. At the opposing end of it, when it comes down to like when you're dealing with animals and stuff, you'd be surprised at how early you can wake up. Like there was a while I was arguing to wake up at 5 o'clock, which, I mean, there was reason for that. That was when my animals were gonna wake up, and I felt like that'd be a pretty good time to wake up, but there was a back and forth there, and schedule got set up, so I got 5:30, and that's about it. I wake up at 5:30, I actually get up, I wash off the water bowls, I refill the water, I do the litter boxes, I give the cats food, not in that order, for heaven's sake. I just give cats food first, and then I do the water bowls, and then I do the poop. And then after that, I should remember to do the trash all the time. And for some reason, I just can't remember all the time. Called consistency. But that's its own shit. So, how early is it in the morning for you? 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock? I've had a few nights when I just haven't slept. Those are fun. It's actually one of the, like, those are the days when I usually am more awake in the morning. I had horrible sleep last night. Lasagna puked. Got the whole stinking shtick. Cleaned that up because she puked underneath the bed because that's the spot I have for it. 11:19 here. Is that 24-hour time? Or is that, more flashy lights? It's more flashy lights. It's more flashy light time. He's hour off stinking having like a midnight rave or something like that. Oh, I think that I can heal real quick. Rolling quick. Is quick. Let's get a biscuit. It's not a biscuit. It's a sword. Tell you what the muffin man is. Alright, that's not the proper. Thanks for the muffin man. Hey, I can now deflect those shuriken knockoffs with. Well, not shuriken knockoffs, too much. I think it's like one of the sparse few projectiles I can actually deflect with my sword. Other than like the stalactite things. Stalagmite be a type. Don't know. Geology joke from someone who sucks at geography. Anoraks, not where they're from. Not always. I forgot. Combustion Road. Where I go to the place where I come from. Little python. That almost was a multi-kill. I missed the multi-kill. Of course. He senses my defensive nature. He's looking for an entry. What is it? He won't get it. Gotcha. Wait, oh no, I forgot to undo the stinking stuff! What? Why does my stinking needle feel so short range? I forgot to update the stuff. Great. I mean, it's going well so far. Okay, well is relative. Of course, they're thinking below me. No. Not the direction I was pressing. I'm just gonna say, why doesn't the other needles have the ability to, like, those needles, the ones from the mantis, why can't those be deflected if the stinking shuriken things can be? The sun is strong, temperature might end up melting buildings this morning. And sounds kinda cool. Like, you talking like drywall, or are you talking about bricks? Because if you're talking about melting bricks, that's something. If you're talking about drywall, you can do that with a blue torch. Bad joke, by the way. It's not actually all that cold if it melts drywall. Be careful out there. Excuse me. Because I burped. Metric crap. I just hit 4 to actively switch out my expression on V-Face, and it just gave me the window signal. Anybody else hear that? Yeah. I wonder why I prefer Linux. Although admittedly, that did inform me that I forgot the... That did inform me that I wasn't clicked into V-Face, so it wasn't activating. But at the closing end of it, I forgot the flooping, stinking king soul. Not again. Niet. 9. Well, that does give me a really bad idea. I could do this. How do people feel about this setup? Windows noises? Yes, Windows noises. Indeed, we have the Windows and it makes noise. And I wish that it was a Linux noise, but unfortunately, that was objected to by siblings. They did not want to fiddle with Linux Mint. And it's non-identical stinkingness, except for a few games are not compatible, which I can still kind of understand. It's just, it's slightly frustrating. But mainly the frustration is from Windows, it's not from them, because they want to actually have a compatible game computer. It's just that I wish that Windows would stop sometimes. Are you sure you want to run? Oh man, I forgot to turn on the MSI Afterburner. Whoopsie! More Windows noises! Okay, let's see. Nothing happened while I was away there, right? Did you hear the stupid other thing? That was MSI Afterburner going on. Apparently that's supposed to control wind temps, I don't know. It can control fan speed, it's just it has to actually be set to control fan speed, and I'm not doing that right now. Although the computer should be a little bit quieter now. So, anybody want to switch out the pins I got? Anybody want to experiment with any of them? I'm kind of good with that. Any experimentation requests? For experimentation purposes, to experiment. Button press and button poop. Except for these. Roll a dice. I don't have one of those. You are my dice. Got anything you want to switch? I'll take that as a no. I have a better idea. Close your eyes and pick randomly. That's a good way to equip my stinking needle into my stinking... What are these called? Pin slots? Oh, whatever. I'll start from here. See what I can do. Okay. Eyes are closed. I'm trying for my previous setup, but I have my eyes closed, so it's gonna cause them. I told you so! Okay, so what do we got equipped here? I play this game too much. Okay, I actually did have my eyes closed there. I wasn't planning on clicking that, but you know what? I clicked it on accident. I'll stick with it. I got heavy blow now. Okay, so close back up my eyes. See what else I actively had to party. That was a miss. That was a miss. That was a hit. No, that was not a hit. I'll explain why that was a miss. Okay. This whole closing your eyes thing doesn't seem to be working, so let's just do this. Close eyes, the eyes are closed. I'm going to be going for basically this length. And I went to the mask again. Why? Just equipping these two. Guess that'll just be quick. Okay, not my favorite setup whatsoever, but it'll do the trick for nowsies. I've closed my eyes and tried to equip the pins that I wanted to, and that was about the result. First from 2 pins. Oh, guess you're only using 3. I could have only used 3, but I chose not to. I chose to add 2 relatively not my favorite pins to actively run with. Pins, they function, they operate, they do the job, but mainly just pin fillers. Not my favorite. Although admittedly they're still like capable pins to do the job, it's just I don't like their mechanics. Except for the sprint one, I guess, but the sprint one... Like, I like sprinting in games, but this character's kind of fast on the natural speed, and it's kind of hard to tell the difference between sprint mode and not. Oh crap, I forgot. I know that the thing just updated, but I can't read right now. Okay. Okay, what we got going on? I guess you're only using the... Okay, that didn't update. I thought it did because I thought it moved, but I was wrong. I remember. Barry. I remember it. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have this thinking thing. Okay, heal up. Yeah. Definitely don't like this combo that I got with the thinking strong nail. Hello, Hedge. Do not pay attention to what Wagon called you in the chat. He has vanished. Hello. Hello, Hedge. Do you wish to see the chat? The chat is on my phone. Okay. I am currently trying the Fool's Trial.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. It's actually an hour and a half. I'm trying to wait up till 2 hours. That's bad. Because that way I can get 6 hours with 3 streams. That's the plan. Except I was supposed to stream yesterday and I forgot to. But I didn't forget to. I fell asleep. Okay, I had a bad night before. The night before. Merry Christmas Eve as well. I forgot about Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah. Okay. Continuing playing. Although I'm gonna actually turn on King Soul a little bit to actually get some stuff out of it. But I'm not repeating the stinking rando build that actually was not as fun as it would hopefully have been. Of course I can actually do that. Look at that. Seriously speaked up. No chat so far. Probably the most comments I've gotten on any comment section. Getting some distance in the soul. Almost. 3. It's almost down to one last soul, little giblet. Last soul giblet is getting filled. Soul giblets are filling. Things are doing. Buttons are pressing. Chat's still not talking. Oh, they're awful. Time to go back and die a bunch. Although arguably I could keep the Soul Eater in there, my build currently, but me don't wanna. Because that's just gonna be that's a good way to lose health quick. Although quick slash. There is enough for this guy, Soul Catcher, so that's something. The glory of being a fool. Whatever else can I aspire to be? Whee! Is the thing even still loading? Is it still live? Hello? I'm the Papa. Never know. Alright. remember. Well, I did remember. But unfortunately, I couldn't remember how to get friction. Okay. Yeah. No. Yep. The 40 months has got me. 27 minutes left. Okay. Okay. No. Do that one up there. Try again. This time I actually try to include some actuallys in the actually, yeah. This time I actually try and use the magic to get the soul for. Still says I'm live on the syncing app. Hopefully it's been accurate. Hopefully it's not being silly. Let's see what we got here. Got it. Great. Okay, that's gonna be the end of the stream if I die soon. Because that alarm is when I am supposed to get up. So. Didn't realize that I was starting streaming this late. So, actually it probably makes sense because I had to do some preparative stuff beforehand. Get your butt over here. Not like that. Didn't need to kill her. That was always difficult. Okay. Here comes the wormy things. Excuse me? That's... Come on. Great. There we go. Where is it? There it is. Okay, back up to full health. Right before I drain all my health down again. Because this is the part where actually speaking loses all the health. And what the crap, there's a new person in the chat. Hello, new person in the chat. Can't read name. Sawi. Oh, Steam Hub World has apparently said Pugger's face. Well, I'm sorry, Steam Hub World. You just came at literally the last second. Literally the last second. I'm basically I'm logging off now. But nice to meet you, Steam Hub World. There you go. I have chippers. Thank you for chip. Thank you. Anyway, that'll do it for me. Unfortunately, didn't get the 2 hours out of the video. Okay, give me a second. Where is this? Wrong. There we go. Unfortunately, didn't get the full 2 hours that I was trying to stream for, because time just doesn't work that way. It doesn't bend to convenience when you fluster about when you start off the stinking stream. You don't always get an extensive period of time to stream for. Either way. I can, but it's like
I don't mind if you stream
4
for
minutes.
4 minutes and get your perfect 2 hours.
Okay. So I'm going to talk for 4 minutes and then I will end stream, because otherwise it would be anyway. Any conversations the chat wants to talk about for like 4 minutes? Seemingly not. Either way, I can do YouTube stuff for 4 minutes. Like or dislike, as you will. If you subscribe, welcome to the ride. Sharing is caring and greatly appreciated. Don't touch the fun. Toodles! I gotta bring the mic up close. Toodles!